Hey, it's a pleasure to have our next guest on. He is the president of the Chamber of Commerce in the Rangeley Lakes region, and many of us that live and work up here, either full or part-time, know what a great place Rangeley is, and all 4 seasons as a place to recreate. But Steve, tell us a little bit, what makes Rangeley so special?
Well, Rangeley obviously is a very unique town. We're nestled in 4 or 5 big lakes. We have, of course, a nice ski area over there as well. You might remember that little spot called Saddleback. But aside from that, it's a 4-season resort. It's full of shops and hotels and restaurants, and just a lovely area. Very quaint, very rustic, and very unique in its heritage, not only with the railroads, but with, fishing and hunting. It's a great spot.
Yeah, it surely is. Now, you've got some events coming up that you're quite proud of, the Snowdeo, and one of my favorite is the pond hockey. It's a great event. But maybe you can share some of those events that's coming up, the Snowdeo. A lot of different things happening with that, huh?
We do. Starting next weekend, actually Thursday night, we kick it off with a chili chowder cook-off at my resort called Bald Mountain Camps. And that's a fun evening where all of the restaurants and actually some individuals they come up with their own unique, mild, medium, and hot versions of chili, chowders of all sorts of varieties. It's a fun night. It's a busy night. That evening we also have we call the gambling night over at the Gingerbread Restaurant's casino night. And then through the weekend we have races on Haley Pond. We have helicopter rides. It finishes off with fireworks on Saturday night. It's a great environment for kids, family. A lot of fun. Come on over and do some snowmobiling.
Yeah. Looking a little further down the road, I know that you have another event coming up, a fly-in, and also you're raising some money for a great cause.
We are. For the next 3 weekends, starting off again with Snowdeo, and then the next weekend over on Mooselook-McGunnick Lake in front of the resort is our annual fly-in. And we've had as many as 52 planes. Wow. This year we're going to have a hot air balloon, and we're going to have the helicopter rides there as well. We're going to be doing some rides in a Super Cub. Yours truly is the chief pilot, and I'm going to be giving kids rides that day, introduce them to flying if their parents are happy with that notion.
Yeah. Well, small planes it's different than riding on a big airliner, that's for sure. And what a great way to see the region.
Oh, it's phenomenal. And up here as well in Sugarloaf and in the Rangeley Lakes area, the mountains, the lakes, the rivers, the valleys they're fun to see from the air. They're fun to experience. And with a small plane, you can go slow and really enjoy it.
Right, right.
And so it's a lot of fun. The following weekend is the Cystic Fibrosis World Record attempt. We bring together as many snowmobilers as will come. And the goal, obviously, is to raise money for cystic fibrosis. The organizer is a gentleman by the name of Jim Milligan. He used to own Carrabassett Springwater. His daughter is afflicted with cystic fibrosis, so he came to us a few years ago, and we started this process. We're 2 years into it. Last year we had 157 snowmobilers. We're shooting for over 800.
Wow.
It's a 30-mile ride, and it starts at the camp at Bald Mountain Camps, and it ends there with, we have a band, and we'll be cookout on the ice, a bonfire, fireworks display that evening, so it's going to be a fun time. Little kiddie rides during the day, too.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. 800 snow machines?
Yeah, and actually the home base for Polaris is out in Minnesota, and they have the world record at 600 and something, so we're shooting to really blow this thing apart. We want to own that record.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And what a great event for the area, bringing so many different people up here.
Yep.
I mean, Rangeley is legendary for snowmobiling anyway. It surely is.
Yep. Sort of the mecca of the northwestern mountains of Maine here. Also on the weekend of the fly-in, you had mentioned your favorite one, the pond hockey. Linda Sykes does an extraordinarily good job organizing this, and she, I think she said this is going to be a record year for attendance for the amount of teams that are coming.
Yeah, a lot of teams.
Yep, and I think she's told me they have 12 rinks this year, which is, phenomenal for a little pond. And they're coming from all over. They come Massachusetts, far west is New York, I believe, and I do believe I heard one coming from Michigan. So
wow.
That's going to be a fun event too.
And this is intense hockey.
It is.
It's everywhere. You just have all these rinks going on and
steady for 2 days.
Yeah, there's no boards or anything.
No, pond hockey is unique. They plow out the hockey rinks, and there's snow berms all the way around. and little boxes for the goals. It's quite unique. It's a fun event. I don't get to see it because it's my fly-in day, but
Yeah.
I've flown over it a number of times and watched them.
Sure. What a great event.
It is.
And those are some great events to mark on your calendar and go up there and visit the Rangeley Lakes area. You have a very unique facility up in Aquasic, and it is called Bald Mountain Camps. And boy, what a fantastic looking resort. I've been on the website, and you do company retreats, you do weddings, you do have a restaurant there. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, I'd love to. About 10 years ago, we started the process of making a decision whether we were going to keep the camps going, sell it. I was going to retire, and my oldest son, Tyler, was heartbroken to think that he wouldn't get his dream as well. So there was a family decision, and we've totally renovated it. We spent close to $3.5 million, and we've renovated every building. We've turned our facility from a seasonal place into a year-round operation. And we're enjoying the new struggles of reinventing this business again. We were originally just a sporting camp, American plan, which means 3 meals a day. Now we have a full a la carte restaurant. We have a lovely cocktail lounge that folks would just love, and I mean, we never get anything but compliments about that. We're situated right almost at McGunnick Lake. We have 14 cabins. We do weddings, we do corporate retreats, we do special functions, bar mitzvahs, funerals, all sorts of things. The gambit is across the board. We have some folks over here from the Sugarloaf area that come over and spend some time with us. The Hunter family, who own a condo here, Dr. Hunter and his family, and they can attest that Bald Mountain Camp's a fun place to go. They bring their family there every year. They're one of our longtime customers. We enjoy having them. And it's a fun business. It's a struggle with the economy the way that it is, but still it's a lot of fun.
Now, is the restaurant and lounge open to the general public or just guests that
It's
are
open
there?
to everybody. It's a full-service restaurant. We're open seasonally. We're open Wednesday through Sunday noon. We do lunches and dinners all the way through to Sunday. In the summer times, it's 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. We start that about the 1st of May, and we run that on to the end of October.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's fun.
You're looking for a great experience. The website there, as you can see, baldmountaincamps.com, and it looks fantastic. I'm going to come up to visit because the views look just outstanding there.
Oh, it is. It's outstanding. We have eagles at our residence. They're right out front all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And occasionally we get a roadkill, although my wife has decided this year she doesn't want to see that out front. But the eagles come in and enjoy that. But beyond that, there's a lot of wildlife in the area. So come on up and visit us.
Gosh, so nice to talk with you, Steve. Thanks for taking the time to come down.
My pleasure.
And we hope that some more people will come up there and enjoy not just this winter, but all 4 seasons up in the Rangeley Lakes regions, because it's truly a special place.
Good. Come see us again.
Thanks for being here, Steve.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.